The purpose of this video is to show you how to format your abstract so that you can have it ready to submit for the annual convention in December. If you're listening to this video, you've probably already reached the TAHPERD homepage, and then you've probably already found the research abstract section. So if you just click on the guidelines here, this will take you down into some other links that you can access. And the one we're interested right now is the guidelines. So at the top here, you can see the guidelines for formatting your abstract. As you scroll down to the bottom, you will also see some other links. These are the same that are included on the website. So you'll see both, and for the data-driven and the non-data-driven, the instructions can be accessed here. These instructions are the same. So be sure to take a look at these, know what headings you will need for which abstract you might be generating. I'm going to go back here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the data-driven abstract example, and we're going to use that to format and to place our abstracts. So what you see here, this is the abstract that is included on the website. You'll note that the title is bolded, first letter capped, 14-point Times New Roman. All of the fonts on your abstract will be Times New Roman. In the heading, there's also an author line. You'll notice that the authors are by first name and last name, middle initial if you wish, and the last two authors are separated by the word "and." There is a double space between each of these inside the header. The next line will be your location. And then, of course, the last line will be the first author, phone, and email. So let's say maybe that I have already created a draft abstract on another Word file. I can simply copy what I have and paste it into this example. For example, if I want to, I can type my title right in, and it will already be properly formatted. Okay. Or if I wanted to, I could just select the existing title and I could paste the new title in. If you do paste the new title in, make sure that you use keep text only, because if you use the first one with the destination theme, it'll remove the formatting. So my suggestion is just to keep the pasting so that it's formatted onto that abstract. The next thing I need to do is add the author line, and so in my case, let's say I've got one from my draft. I'm just going to come over here, select, and then I am going to keep the text only for the pasting. And there we have it. Now remember, I have to separate the last two authors, not with an ampersand, but I'm using the word "and." I do the same thing with the location, and I can do the same thing with the phone number, and I can also do the same thing with the email. Okay. If you choose to hyperlink the email, that's fine. You can keep it blank. In this case, it changed the formatting, so I just need to go back, make sure I have my Times New Roman at my 12-point font. There you go. And now we've finished the heading. Now, in the data-driven example, you have these specific headings, and you can see that the abstract headings, the body of the abstract headings, are in bold. They are 10-point Times New Roman font. Everything is in black, but the headings are in bold. Again, if you need to, you can just delete the appropriate text and then type right in wherever you need to type. If you are formatting your abstract right from the start and typing it into the template, or if you want, you can copy and paste just like we have done before. Okay, so I've just shown you here, you could type right in, or I can just select everything, and then I'm just going to paste from my draft. Again, if you note that this is 11-point font, so I just need to go back and change this. So I'm just going to make this at a 10-point font. Whereas the heading had double spaced, in the body of the abstract, this is all single spaced. Please note that the abstract must be only one page. If we go back up to the guidelines, it states it right here, abstracts must not exceed one page. Now, this formatting is the same for the non-data-driven abstract. But just remember, in the non-data-driven abstract, your headings are going to be a little bit different. Introduction, review of lit, proposed methods, conclusions. So once you have your abstract finished, you will need to include the original abstract. That's the one that we just finished. You will also need to include a blind copy. This is for the reviewers. So when you go back to make your abstract, for the blinded, all you need to do is just remove all the heading profile. So once you remove all of the heading information, then it's blinded. Just be sure to leave the title there. Make sure you don't have any identifying information in the abstract. Then we also need to make sure that we create a cover letter. So this cover letter is just simply going to state whether or not you wish to be judged and cited, and what your category is, if you're undergraduate, graduate, or if you're a professional. It would be best when you save the abstracts to title them similarly. So for example, in our case, we might, Barrett might title his as Kettler, Barrett, TAHPERD Abstract. And then for the blinded copy, he may say Carrot, Bettler, TAHPERD, Abstract, Blinded, and save it that way. And then same for the cover letter. He may say Kettler, Barrett, TAHPERD, Cover Letter. Saving this way just makes it a little bit easier to for whoever you're going to be submitting the abstracts to keep track of the abstracts as they come in. So there we have it, easy as pie. So once your abstract is complete, it might be best if you make sure that your advisor, any of your secondary authors review the abstract, make sure everything looks good. I've already see a little mistake here, so little things that we want to correct, and make sure that everything is formatted properly. Not following the proper format can be grounds for rejection, so we just want to make sure that we're following this formatting properly. Once you are all set and ready to go, then they will be sent to Miss Lisa Fall. So all her information is here. You're going to be emailing her. Those 3 files is right here. Please make sure you watch for due dates. At the time of this recording, the due date is May 30th for the 2024 December meeting. Once the deadline is passed, then Miss Lisa will send the abstracts to the research committee for review, and then those that are accepted will be notified over the summer, and then you can look to see here for your poster presentation. If you have any questions, then you can email Miss Lisa or give her a holler, and then she will direct those to us. Good luck to all, and we hope not just to see you at the annual convention, but at the summer convention as well.